Okay, folks. Monday, December 7th, 10:13 a.m. Uh, Excuse me just a second. That's funny. Every time I play back when I do that, I make the weirdest faces, whatever. Um, this is about why we're getting so many different screwed up messages from spirit guides and spirit on the other side. Um, it's because of what I'm dealing with right now. I'm kind of smiling, but I really shouldn't be. Excuse me, itchy nose. Oh, by the way, this is from Stephen Lewandowski, one of my family members. He's a incredibly strong telepath, ridiculously strong. He'll be coming out in public before too long. Anyway, why are you getting so many screwed up messages right now? It's because the other side's so screwed up. So it's a part of spirit on the other side was just messing with me. And now it's okay. It didn't hurt anything, just had to stop the spirit from doing something, from messing with me just for a second. See, on the other side, no one's ever run a life before. No one's ever done this except for the original first being male and female. And there is no wonderful God and all this other crazy stuff, okay? Sorry, ain't real. The original first being had run over a trillion times a trillion beings for, control them, run them, for I don't know how many lives and other stuff, for 2,863.34 trillion years. It's a long time. No one else ever did it, not even once. Okay, so they made sure. Excuse me. They made sure that no one else could do it. Okay. Can anyone learn how to do it and do it right? Oh yes, yes. That is the wonderful beauty of what's coming for you. Okay, but right now there's still chaos over there. The difference is it's indecision and it's not aggressive, mean, destructive stuff. But over here in the third dimension, we have some very serious issues. The Anunnaki, their money filters down to keep the warlords building. When I say warlords, I'm talking about these big companies that build nuclear wars and weapons and missiles and stuff. They're the warlords. Okay, they're the ones that control your wars. These companies. It's not just them. Dow Chemicals, Monsanto's. You have so many big companies that literally are controlling life and death as we think of it in the physical body on this planet right now. They're crazy, they're insane, and they're going to be dealt with. But in the meantime, we need conformity, unity on the other side, and that won't happen until Ara gets over there. Okay? Then he comes out, he says, this is the way it's going to be, and that's the way it's going to be with everyone. And then when that happens, then things start taking shape real quick. Okay? Those of you that are getting message, and having problems with it, if your spirit guides are having a hard time, your regular spirit guides, do me a favor. You should be doing this anyway. Not that you have to. I'm just saying that you really should be. Just talking with your animal spirit guides. They're stronger. They're smarter than the other spirit. Okay. And if you're going through a hard time, nothing understands abuse like an animal. Lily and Arrow, yeah, but whatever. Separate them. Nothing understands abuse like animals. They're trying to do good, but it's like, what's that old cliche or whatever you call it? It's like having an Indian village and half the Indians there are actually chiefs. There's too many people saying do this and do that, and they have their own different ways of doing stuff. There's no conformity. There's no unity over there right now. A lot of good people, which is beings, spirit, sentient beings, sentient energy. There's a lot of good ones over there, and no one's in control. And they all have different thought processes, which just clash with each other. And asking anything over there to tell you the truth of something that's going to happen in the future, if you do that, you deserve to get what you get. Okay? The farther away, if you're doing this for your clients, the farther away they are from this spiritual movement, the easier it is to do it for them. Okay? When these people are awake and kicking, their lives are really upside down. Anyone near me knows that. But they're also not as spiteful as they were. So that's because the energy over there is the spirit over there is a lot cleaner. The energy itself everywhere is a lot cleaner. So folks, when you when you're doing what you call readings, consultations with folks, and you get a message, and then it doesn't pan out, or there's a problem with it, and then you get a conflicting message, like drawing cards one time, and then the second time you feel some different energy, hopefully, and then you see there's something else going on, or it happens in the middle of a card pull, or you just giving someone a message from talking directly with your spirit guides and something doesn't fit. That's why you're not broken, they're not broken. It's confusion. Okay? It's lack of harmony on the other side. It's lack of cohesion in one basic thought process, and that will change soon. So, just an idea. People will ask you stuff they want to know to make their life easier. What's going to happen in the future? You don't know. What tells you doesn't know. So how can you know? And whatever they tell you, chances really good it's going to change unless you just tell them something that's general, which is things will get better. You can see things possibly opening up for someone in the future, but you need to tell them, this is only what I can see for right now. This might happen or might not. Don't know. You tell them directly something's going to happen and it doesn't happen, then what do? They get annoyed at you. And, honestly, if you just told them this is exactly what's going to happen and you knew better, then you deserve to get yelled at. So let's understand what's going on. Know that it's not permanent, although don't you ever try and predict the future or ask for exactly how things are going to go in the future, because you have Lily and Arrow going over there to start doing this, and they've had more lives than anyone else by a lot. Lily's had well over 8 trillion. I've had well over 10 trillion. Okay? Still, you have something that loves you and cares. So, can they do it? Yes. Better than anyone else ever? Yes. Well, is it just going to happen? Everything's wonderful? No. Things to be better? Yes, immediately. But it is a learning process. Plus, when something really cares about you and wants you to have a good future, it's going to make changes as it learns how to, as much as possible to give you a better life, to help you learn what you want to learn, to experience what you want to experience. It's more experiencing now than learning. But something y'all really have never had the chance to learn much about is having lives with your actual spirit mate. Wow, what a concept, huh? And why haven't you done that? Because there's no abuse in it. It takes away abuse instead of giving it to you. Things are going to change. It's going to be good. But please remember, right now, things are very upside down. It's not like someone's being punished or abused. You're not broken, but you have to be careful what questions you answer for people. Your reply has to be honest. Let someone say, well, you don't know. You're not a real psychic. You'd be like God. Yeah, sorry. No God, and no one can ever tell the truth, the full truth about the future, other than what they see at the moment, which is continually being changed by what makes it. You know, that's, if you're not in control of making a decision, and the decision maker keeps changing their mind, what are you telling them anything for? Let them know a general feeling of what looks like for them in the future, and just tell them that's what you're seeing right now, and you hope it stays that way. Anyway, love y'all. It will get better. Don't worry about this message thing, okay? It's going to get better. It's a good way to learn how to be more selective in the questions you allow yourself to answer, okay? Love y'all. Have a good one.